Let's talk about Christmas Vacation 2, Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure. Christmas Vacation 2 is a film that attempts to extend the beloved Vacation franchise by focusing on the character of Cousin Eddie, played by Randy Quaid. Released in 2003, this made-for-TV movie, directed by Marck and written by Matty Simmons, takes a comedic approach to the misadventures of Eddie and his family as they find themselves stranded on a tropical island during what was supposed to be a relaxing holiday getaway. The plot kicks off with Eddie being fired from his job, only to be bitten by a lab monkey, which results in his boss offering him a vacation to avoid a lawsuit. Eddie, along with his wife Catherine, played by Miriam Flynn, their son Clark III Johnson, played by Jake Thomas, and other family members, including Audrey Griswold, played by Dana Barron, and Uncle Nick, played by Ed Asner, embark on this ill-fated trip. The film attempts to capture the spirit of the original Vacation movies, but without the presence of Chevy Chase's Clark Griswold, it struggles to find its comedic footing. The movie's humour largely relies on slapstick and crude jokes, with Eddie's antics taking centre stage. However, the absence of a straight man like Clark Griswold to highlight Eddie's buffoonery leaves the comedy feeling flat. The film's attempts at humour often miss the mark, with poorly timed jokes and a reliance on lowbrow gags that fail to elicit genuine laughter. The character of Eddie, who was a delightful sidekick in previous films, struggles to carry the movie as the lead, and the lack of depth in his character makes it difficult for the audience to connect with him. Despite its shortcomings, the film does have a few redeeming moments. Eric Idle's return as the perpetually injured Englishman from European Vacation provides some nostalgic laughs, and Fred Willard's performance as Eddie's former boss adds a touch of humour. However, these moments are few and far between, and the overall execution of the film leaves much to be desired. The production quality of Christmas Vacation 2 reflects its made-for-TV origins, with noticeable budget constraints affecting the special effects and overall polish of the film. The cinematography, editing, and musical score are serviceable but do little to elevate the movie beyond its limitations. In summary, Christmas Vacation 2 is a film that struggles to capture the magic of its predecessors. While it may hold some appeal for die-hard fans of the Vacation series or those with a particular fondness for Randy Quaid's character, it ultimately falls short as a standalone comedy. With a lackluster script, uneven humour, and a protagonist who is better suited as a supporting character, this film is unlikely to become a holiday classic. For those seeking the charm and wit of the original Vacation movies, it may be best to revisit the classics and leave this island adventure as a footnote in the franchise's history. So, that's my review of Christmas Vacation 2, Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure, and I'm giving it 1.5 stars out of a possible 5 stars. Thanks for listening. If you've enjoyed this review, please like, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time at Mediocre Movie Reviews.